Oh, the autosave is back here, so we get to relive the death of our team all over again. That's hilarious. Wait, is there any way I can change the outcome? It's like waking up from a bad dream. No, foul check, you stay close. I can't lose you twice. Nope. Nope. Everybody in? Everybody in! Okay, so this time one of you lived, but we left you behind. I don't know what's better or funnier. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to The Thing Remastered. And it looks like we are now tasked with infiltrating a surface base. Now, I have learned something really interesting in between parts. I'm recording all 3 of these in one day. But something really, really cool turns out. So Dr. Faraday, or whatever his name was, not only is his character model based off of director John Carpenter, apparently he's also voiced by him, which I never would have expected. But I guess it actually sort of makes sense, because I'm pretty sure John Carpenter is an avid gamer. Oh no, I think we're entering a kill house. You just try to open that door. Got some different enemy types. What are you guys carrying? See, I don't understand what those are. They might be grenades for the grenade launcher. I only had one of those briefly, though, before it was so rudely taken away from me. Then again... can't mess with that. But perhaps there's another way? What to use? What to use? One of these, how about? Why are their bodies just up here? What is the game these guys are playing? I don't understand. Come on, there's gotta be some way to get in there. Some key we can find? I'm not seeing any other way. Target spotted you too! Thankfully, we've got plenty of ammo. But I think SMG is probably the way to go around here. Engineer. Oh. Is this a live fire course where you guys face off against thing creatures for training? My god, this place is even more wildly irresponsible than Wailing Yutani. And so am I for trying to release one of these things to see what would happen. But I'm not nearly as scared of them as I would have been in the movie, and that's probably one of the major failings of this. Like, the walkers are actually pretty terrifying, and would have been even more so if they were used more sparingly. Like I said, I read a little bit about this game in the time between parts, and I think there's actually, like, I've heard that it's supposed to be a lot harder, that they made a lot of changes that were aimed at making it just, like, more easily accessible. But also made the game overall a lot easier in the process, which was something that was kind of criticized. Now let's observe. Are they gonna turn? Well, that's dumb. Oh my god, if you die here, you have to come all the way back to this. That is absolutely absurd. This game has autosaves. How is there not one at the end of the level? What? I don't know what's happening anymore. No, you don't. See, what I was really hoping to do here was see if you guys will turn from a fight with a thing. Has it not broken out this time? I don't know what is going on with this game right now. But I guess it's not all that motivated. So where does that elevator go anyway? Does it go down to the facility we just escaped from? Is there an easier way to do this? There's more of these keys, or more of these latches. Okay, it is worthwhile to go for headshots, so let's do, like, aiming down sights more often. There we go. It really is just a three-way battle to the death. And the existence of any of this implies that they were never in control to begin with. I don't understand what the goal was. Or I understand what the goal was, it's just that the goal is so monumentally stupid, I can't believe it was attempted. Any one of those elevators, they might come up behind us. Oh, this whole thing's a maze. It took you a very long time to fall over. I kind of thought you were playing dead. More of that. Here they come. Whoa! You guys have the ability to kill me very quickly. I really need to avoid that outcome. That's that. I just want to make sure this thing is clear, because going room by room is going to be easier than trying to fight a bunch of you solo out in the open. Oh, but I think we may have reached the end. However, I'm not done at this point. I want to go back and make sure we get everything we can, and there's a grenade launcher with my name on it.
Give me a weapon! Sound alarm!
Friend? I'm hoping friend.
You from that bogus research team Whitley sent in?
Yeah. And your ass says thanks for being saved.
Sorry. Thanks for the rescue. Those troopers are everywhere. You the reason they're here?
Maybe. But they're taking that cargo awfully seriously.
Who's the cargo for?
I don't know, but it sure ain't the Red Cross. If Whitley's behind this, that cargo's gotta be destroyed.
We only have one of everything except for the shotgun.
Maybe you will get us
There
out
you
of
go.
this.
And have that ammo. I don't really care. Cold room access. Are you an engineer? You are. That just made you my new best friend. Very good. Oh boy. Good news, we just found you some more ammo. Let's take a whole bunch of that. Ooh, we found me a new shotgun as well. Alright. You follow.
Yes, sir!
Because we've got some stuff further back to look at. Ow. Oh, there's a terminal here we can read from. Demolition staff announcement. For excavation purposes, we have a stock of C4 charges in the armory below. Please obtain a pass from your superior prior to checking out any explosives. Any person found carrying explosives without the correct paperwork will be detained.
Yes, sir!
Well, I don't think you're gonna have an easy time apprehending me. Open up. Whoa. You guys get pretty easily spooked at the sights in this game. This is the first time I've been taken aback.
Area looks this doesn't look good.
Yeah, that's a pretty appropriate reaction. Terminal power?
Okay.
Go on, exercise your turtle power. We might have to get you some adrenaline. I wonder if being in that bad mental state actually slows you down there. Hang on, we'll get you something.
Pull it together.
There we go. I've locked the grenade launcher and a consignment of ammo in my office. There are a lot of trigger-happy men around here, and that weapon could seriously compromise this structure if it falls into the wrong hands. Yes, it certainly could, couldn't it? Hey, it's occurring to me, we have not saved in a very long time. I don't know if there's someplace we could have saved, but I haven't found it. Are you still following, or what? Here we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, hey! So, where is my friend? Let's grab as many grenades as we can. Could definitely use one of these. He decided to sit this one out? Where'd you go? Hey, I would like it if you would follow.
Yes, sir.
Did I accidentally make you stay? Dude, follow me. Are you getting stuck? What's your deal? I mean, don't overestimate your usefulness. I don't really need you anymore.
All right, I'm okay.
Yeah, now you are, moron. I find myself thinking that about the NPCs a lot in this game. Take the basement! Still glad to have you, I guess. You know, one thing I haven't talked enough about is the sound design. Because, on the one hand, the sounds that we do hear are all really good, especially the creature sounds. As always, they're a high point of the experience. However, there are often, many times, where the soundscapes are, like, weirdly absent. There's not a lot of soundtrack. When there is, it'll often play for just, like, a few notes at a time. And there's times where there's literally just no sound whatsoever, and it's really jarring. In the beginning, there was the howl of the wind, but once that died out, I thought it was supposed to be just like a spooky, like it's too quiet moment, but that's just kind of what the game is like. You're up.
Okay.
And hear snarls in the next room.
Feeling about this.
Yeah, I heard the soundtrack too. All 15 seconds of it. Guess I'm just a glutton for punishment. Oh no. Nope, nope. Okay, I was really worried you were doing something that was gonna screw this up for us. Save Terminal 2. Oh, we need to restore power for this.
All right.
Alright, well, I'll take it. I was really worried that was gonna also open the doors. Okay, you can come with me. We've got to remember to make use of this grenade launcher when the moment calls for it. Another SMG on the ground, you're probably going to get that. Door controls. Unfortunately, this isn't one of those turrets, but yeah, no, we need to get you. There's just no way around it. May be contained. Alright, you're gonna get this.
Okay.
You consider that a downgrade?
All right.
I'm not quite sure why. That's open now. At least we could do it from a distance. Oh, if we had snuck around here, we would have been able to, I guess, unleash them on the soldiers. Ow. Oh, you just hit me through the glass. Thank you. Watch your fire. Thank you very much. How you doing on health? Perfect.
Yes,
Come through here. That's a problem. But not for long. We got the C4. Now we can go sabotage that cargo.
got company.
Ah! Can't really see much, even with the light. Heh, you popped. It's almost like you guys are fighting side by side. It's really strange. You never really seem to fight each other much. And you're always just parallel to each other in places you should have been engaging each other. Howdy. Nobody come through here. So I guess what this means is that now we're heading out in a different direction. Those light poles headed 2 ways. Grab all the ammo we can. The pace of this game has taken some really interesting directions. Could have killed you earlier, probably. Because, I mean, I commented earlier about how it started off as a horror game, then became more action-y, then died down to something more survival horror. Well, now it's gone action-y again, which is typical for the last act of a horror game, but it's not weird for it to take this weird arc. Are you doing good? I swear, sometimes I have no idea how you guys avoid damage. I've gotten you this far, haven't I? Okay, well, if you are fighting, I'll play winner. Something killed you. And it's that. No, come on. I actually just had that movie moment where I was sitting there trying to use the flamethrower and it just wasn't working. There we go. Man, I'm gonna rewatch the thing sometime soon. This game certainly does a good job of making me wish I was watching the movie. I don't know if I mean that in a derogatory sense or not. It's just, I've been with this all day, and I've never been bored, but I feel like I've long ago run out of things to really talk about. Then again, as I've been saying, there's no shortage of twists and turns here. It's just that I can predict them from a mile away. It's important to hold position because, honestly, you never know if your guy is just going to self-immolate.
We're screwed.
No, we're not screwed. Not while I'm here. I have brought many squads to victory, and the only thing that kills them is scripted death. Actually, it's very worth noting, that's something else that this remaster has changed. So, apparently in the original, there wasn't actually really a dynamic thing system, and it kind of undermined the whole trust system. Apparently that was basically the main goal of fixing this remaster. It is actually a lot more dynamic now in a way that was advertised the first time around, but never really made it in. That's what I'm talking about for tactical reloads. Also worth talking about how every character in the game is actually a unique character, which is really impressive. You could use some health soon. Looks like you took some hits during that last battle. This is basically the opening SAS level of Modern Warfare 2, huh?
We got company.
Can't mess with that. Wait. What am I doing? We have a perfect weapon for this. Brutal, wow. Broken windows up there. How did that happen? I'm starting to think you guys are just bad at base maintenance.
We got company.
I mean, it seems like even in the best of times, you simply cannot keep these things in their cages. Yep. You guys did not have much health to work with by that point. There you go.
Area looks secure.
There's actually almost sort of stealth here. Oh boy. It's really cool how fire comes to symbolize life in the thing. Because not only does it mean warmth and safety from the elements, it also means stuff's gonna die. It's the only way to really bring them down for good. Alright, I'm gonna need you to work on this. Two things, actually. I really like how it's using the squad system to make every area, every level of the game feel unique. Like, each part plays differently. Whether you're managing a squad and searching a place, or trying to break out of prison, or even just bringing your one buddy along for the ride. No matter what you're doing, even if the gameplay is relatively the same, it keeps it feeling fresh and dynamic. Well, that was the most ungodly sound I've ever heard. That's this area dealt with. Nope, not quite. That doesn't look good. That looks like it's gonna open up and tell me to feed it a child. But I guess it's all fine.
Get me a weapon. You're gonna die here.
Whoa. Could we have made a friend there? Come on. Come on! Oh my god! Alright, I really wish it would just let me use the scroll wheel to change weapons, but I think binding the weapon switch to the thumbs is a really good compromise. I wish I had done that a long time ago. Because the biggest thing that's getting me killed is not being able to switch weapons in time.
Get me a weapon.
This time we're gonna bring you down, okay? Now, we can pause the game like this. Set it on fire. Careful not to blow the barrels. You don't blow the barrels either, please. And now we can use this to rescue you. Wait. Do we have health kits? Yeah.
Where's my weapon? Thanks. Hold still and I'll fix you up.
We've got a full squad now.
Thanks.
Now, if we want to gain your trust, we're gonna have to give you a weapon. Here, you can have the shotgun that you were using before.
Okay.
And we'll give you a health kit, although reluctantly. I don't really trust you, but it's also kind of in my best interest to keep you around for now. Nothing back there. Whole lot of corpses. Oh, and there was a save right here. Awesome. Whatever. Point is, we're a squad now. And squads stick together. I can hear more of them out there.
Area looks secure.
Does it?
Okay.
I can hear noises coming from that bathroom. It doesn't seem so secure to me. Another save. And a key! Figured you might do that! Hey, can you perhaps do some healing for us?
This should help.
I would like you to heal our other friend. Oh wow, he actually was being a huge crybaby. He did not get hit nearly as much as it seemed like. When the troops arrived, I saw Reed getting taken away, so I locked myself in here with the new guy. He started acting strangely and then tried to attack me. In my defense, I shot him dead. I think he might have caught something from the creature I can hear outside the door. His body hasn't stopped twitching since yesterday. Points for an actually creepy line. We're not done, though. Yep. You gave birth to a couple little bathroom babies. Yep. Now we gotta burn them down. Who were you guys talking to? These guys may be proficient in combat and healing and engineering, but I think they could really use a crash course in squad etiquette. Yep.
We're gonna die here. I'm okay.
Any more?
This doesn't look good. We're screwed. I'll pull it together.
4 airplanes total. We've got to open the bay doors. Now, does that mean we've done 2 out of 4, or does that mean that was 2 out of 4?
We're gonna die here. I'm okay.
Okay, I guess each one opened 2. Okay, it didn't do it. Health's still okay, and you're gonna heal him up. As long as I keep you guys supplied, you guys are really competent. I read that you guys were also buffed as part of the remaster, that your team used to be even less competent than they currently are. To be fair, you do hold your own in a straight fight, it's just your maneuvering that leaves something to be desired. Wasn't exactly a tactically sound breach you guys just made. What? Do you see enemies?
It's alright, I'm fine. This doesn't look good. Alright.
You guys are masters of self-contradiction.
We're screwed.
It's not great communication, is what I'm saying. That's what got those guys killed just now. They trained their whole lives for this. I've been playing this for a day. That guy wasn't even armed. I feel so bad. Could we have done something differently there? Okay, it's time to sabotage the cargo. You can place that right there on the front landing gear. And this isn't going anywhere. It feels so strange to be in this situation. Normally, this would be the climax of the horror movie. Finding a vehicle capable of taking you out of here, but now it's our job to sabotage our only salvation. You are not doing a good job at pathfinding to me. To be fair, those stairs probably screw you up big time. The other two hangars are going to be on the opposite side. There's something over there, maybe a health kit? Certainly a guy. Remember to use the thumb button. Good God. Oh my God. I think I could see, like, teeth on your lower jaw. This is incredibly gory. I don't know what I was expecting from a Thing adaptation. Okay, does anybody need ammo? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
We got...
Oh boy, a scripted fight. But it's over already, I guess. Did that really warrant a cutscene? There are so many bizarre choices in the design here.
We got company.
Where? Oh, there's another one that didn't make it down. We're just shooting alien skeet right now.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, it's the reference everybody makes. Let's get those charges placed. One. Don't even need to worry about anything else. We've got so much ammo, so many tools. The thing about the Thing is nobody can leave. There we go. Now what's our objective? I was really hoping for further instruction from here. Shoot out the C4. That is not how that works. Okay, well, a sniper rifle's the best way to do that. Can't park there. And it looks like there's another gap in the fence over this way, as hopefully marked by the fire barrel. We really can't warm up by this? What a missed opportunity. Take another shot at you. And one more. These planes ain't going anywhere. And I guess you're probably in the process of breaking down that door right now, right? Well, look. We've got all this ammo for the grenade launcher. Maybe we should save it for the inevitable boss fight? Or maybe we use it right here. It took a minute to load in there, game. I was hoping these barrels would explode. That got somebody. Whoa! Lots of somebodies. Makes our life a little easier. Wow, did that actually kill the big one? We really preempted that ambush. Also, whoa. Ventilation for the facility below. Can you do something with that, or no? I think this is where I get off. Sentry turrets sometimes have power switches. We can find and use them to shut them off. Well, once more, I guess this is where we part ways. I've done that a lot of times tonight, and it makes me sad every time. But not enough to make sure my friends can join me. Yeah, can I get 2 hours on spot B6? Look at that. I like to take every moment I can to get a better look at the creatures. There is actually concept art that's accessible on the main menu. There we go. I was waiting for you. And down you go.
Keycard access only.
Of course it is. Okay, can we fix this ourselves? I hope so. Yeah, I've always been able to see how they planned to have this go, but it never quite works out this way. Hang on. We can finally... Stun grenades, that's what those are. Got an extinguisher, rockets, fire, shotgun, and more high explosive grenades. Really feels like it's gearing us up for a boss fight here. You know, the standard blood tests may not be in the game, but you guys are sort of reminiscent of that when you leap up into the air upon being burned. Oh, there's a ramp over here. Sort of well hidden. Can't see very much right now. The way the sound is applied at certain key moments sort of reminds me of, like, source mods. You know what else reminds me of source mods? Fighting these little creatures in vents. Except I don't have the benefit of a crowbar. Still, it seems like this character would do pretty well in a place like Black Mesa. Okay. You just need to stop running. Ow. Buddy, I would love to get you a weapon. I would really love to know where you guys are coming from. Seems like there's friends everywhere I go. Which is a weird thing to complain about, but you see what I mean. It's strange. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, would you... Never mind. And that was the beginning and end of that friendship. You know what? Maybe the idea is that they knew. They knew what he was, and that's why they were chasing him down. It's like the intro to the movie. It's not a dog. These things just cannot pick a lane in whether they damage me or not. I have never been able to pin down just how these things work. But anyways... We've got plenty of health, so it doesn't really matter. Look at that. It screws up our aim as well. It's not just a matter of slowing us down. You guys have been in the entire game, and it's taken us this long to figure that out. You just haven't had the presence to make it happen. Look at you, you're like spiders scattering. You guys keep dropping in behind me. No, you guys don't. I'm still not quite sure what's up with the blue ones. Alright, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but that is fire. You do not typically thrive in that environment. Most things don't. And somehow you still keep coming out. This is going to be a job for one of them high explosives. That guy back there just got pulverized. That turret's actually still up. Okay, how do I deal with you? Could try for the grenade launcher. It actually just launches the regular ammo we have, so that's how we sort of switch our supply. Let's toss a regular grenade out there. Big booms. Oh, great. These things are proving to be hugely problematic. We got the ammo to deal with it, thankfully. Ah! What? What was going on there? Is it down or what? Yep, I swear it had a thing. A red light that was on just a second ago. Oh, big boy. Tell me, are you damaged by steam? Maybe not, but you're certainly damaged by fire, that's for sure. Okay. I was very thrown off by everything that was going on there. I could not tell what was going on. But we're gonna need another grenade. A regular one should do fine, because there's explosives down there. There goes that. There goes you. Don't even think about sneaking up. Once more, we find ourselves in a pickle. Oh, there was a dude in there. And they're getting under my feet. Get in there, and shut him down. We made it to a save. It's been quite a while. Everything looks to be good. We can get a couple of extra health packs here. That tops us off. Well, not entirely. This might. Yep. Run. Yeah, it definitely expects us to be taking a lot of damage here. You guys down? But you're still up. No, you don't. Getting a lot of good supplies. But really, there's very little left to do at this point except for commentating on the moment-to-moment. That heals that, and we're left better off than before. Man, this really is a gauntlet. Yep. That looks like, look at that! That's like printed magazine articles about this thing. God, that is so nostalgic. There's things that I sort of knew about this game that I couldn't possibly have remembered. There's no way I would have gotten that far, and I think this is probably the reason why. It's from reading about it in magazines at the time. I mean, not being able to get whatever game I wanted then, it was sort of like the next best thing. I feel like there's a lot of games I experienced that way. I didn't expect it to be such a nostalgia trip in this way. Okay, where are we going? Seems to be broken. There's a button over there. Yep. Oh, but you're still an issue. Well, that was a lot of loss. Okay, top us off. Because we're gonna find some more.
Where's Cohen? I thought he was with you.
No, he went to the medical supply area to pick up more antibiotics.
And you let him go alone? What the hell are you thinking?
Oh, relax. The area's secure.
Secure? Are you crazy? Those things are everywhere.
Then why don't you go find him?
No, I think I'm gonna stay right here.
Back down, Stoles. You don't want this fight.
Screw you! I don't know what kind of game you're playing here, but it ends now!
Yeah, and it ends with you.
What's wrong with you?
This was like a comedy sketch. Hey guys, can I interject? Oh wait. How about this? Okay, now I can heal you.
Give me a weapon! You're gonna get us killed!
And can you both join? Look. Here, you get a gun.
Thanks.
And some ammo.
Okay.
And you will also get a gun. You can have an SMG or a shotgun. Take a shotgun.
You must be
All right.
infected.
You must be infected.
Okay, no, there's ways to resolve this too. See, we can use a blood test kit. And
Yes, sir.
do we use it on one of you? How about you?
I need a weapon!
Oh, wow, you were actually right. Okay. Here, I can help with the other part of this. No, what? You were shooting me?
I'm hurt bad.
I don't know what's going on in this game. And why didn't it switch? Try this again. Oh my god, you were... creepy one. So does this mean we're friends now?
Okay.
This is a weird game. Sometimes I have no idea what's a bug and what's not.
Area looks secure.
But like I say, it keeps managing to change up its gameplay, and now I guess I'm a friendship counselor? Anyway, you're with me. We resolved that. We can give you another heal. That should increase your trust a bit. Current tests on the smaller alien fragments have proved successful. Full-scale testing will commence when suitable test subject has been obtained. Or has been obtained. Anyway, we need to make sure we get everything from this area. Definitely no bosses coming through any of these big doors. Nobody answers any questions when I recruit them. Like, look, I think it's really cool that we can come in and just sort of settle this. And actually, his behavior in the cutscene does act as a clue as to his nature. However, it was very janky in its implementation. Like, this is one of those 2000s games where the actual mechanics are almost indistinguishable from a series of bugs colliding. This is pretty neat. Where can I get one? Are you an engineer? You are.
Okay.
Okay, the right one survived. And there's a save point. which I will happily help myself to.
God damn it. Now I need an engineer.
We've got an engineer. What are you talking about? Perhaps it's the power situation? Maybe there's something up here? There it is. And that looks like a lane for enemies to come from.
All right.
Your time to shine. Whoa! Whoa! You seem like you could use some help, but I'm in a bad state. You don't have a lot of ammo either. Dude, you survived that? Really? You're not going anywhere. And don't forget, there's another one. Or is there? Oh, you really got beat up during that whole thing. Here you go. Chewing through my health all over again.
Thanks.
Dangest thing. Looks like you crawled down through a hole in the earth.
That panel controls the timed security door to the Black Tech Lab. I can jam the door from the inside, but you'll have to stay here and flick the switch. It only stays open for a few seconds, so give me some time to get there first.
I appreciate your help. You've got your own cutscene and everything. I just don't feel good about your chances. Okay, we'll run to there. Okay, into the shadows. There you go. That closes. What the heck is up with you?
We got company.
Have you got company? Well, that's what you get for being rude. Oh, that's a lot of things. A lot of things that by all accounts should probably have already been on fire. They were literally deleted. Oh joy, more things. Well, that wasn't a long-lived friendship. It's better than the previous one. I'll be taking that stuff back now.
Jesus, help me!
Look, I can only help you if you get your shit together. Now tell me what you know.
Check out that terminal. I can't figure it out, but maybe it'll make sense to you.
Don't you work here? Oh my, the plan here is deadly neurotoxin. Where did he go? Alright, check. Breathe deep, Blake. Hallucinations in games wouldn't be a thing until much later. Wait, there's a panel there. Come on, Far Cry 3 hasn't popularized the idea of every game having hallucination sequences. Open that. What did that open? There's something here. Oh, we can shoot the canister and blow all that open. Why does that terminal say that? Up. And here come the squad. Why that triggered you to come, I have no idea. But this is just in general a very baffling game. Look at all this tech. I wonder if it's not recovered from the crash site. In fact, I would say this just about confirms it. Also, I'm pretty sure those are screenshots from the movie. They went left. That means I can go right without consequence, right? Nope. Okay. That's a high explosive sort of thing. Good work. So you guys came from here, huh? Seems like you're in more dire straits than me, so that doesn't bother me too much. Gain access to weapons research. I am partial to new weapons. We got a lot to fix here.
I need an engineer.
Fortunately, I don't have one. You guys are behind door number 1. You guys behind door number 2. And not much in the lab except for some explosives. Not a well-kept place, I must say. Okay, there's everybody. None of this stuff is going to open. It's just going to be into the meat grinder then. Aim at head level. And we'll outrange them every time. Oh boy, lots of grenades. This feels like an encounter preparation. Oh, and it is also just the shooting range. Hey, funny how it gave me another test just right here. Isn't that funny? Well, whatever.
Okay.
I could always use an engineer.
What the hell?
The fact that there's actually a good amount of, like, thing exploitation in this, like, trying to use them for free labor is probably, honestly, better than what this company plans to do with them. Like, they're talking about resilient super soldiers. I'm just saying, use them as pack mules. They'll never complain as long as they think they can get the upper hand on you eventually. It is a game, though, where I sometimes don't like how closely behind some people will follow.
All right.
And all this is more redundant ammo. Although the save makes it worthwhile. I think there's actually an achievement that I saw for using every save terminal in the game. I mean, there's not much point to it beyond the achievement, but yeah. We can look at this. And blow open the way. Alright, come on. I know I haven't given you a weapon. Should I give you a weapon at this point? Probably, right?
Okay.
Don't be alarmed if it's a little bit used.
All right.
Look at that. There's live specimens just in jars here. This appears like maybe an attempt to replicate it. Although trying to machine this stuff seems like it's kind of defeating the purpose, isn't it? Keycard.
Oh, now this is Charlie Manson sick.
What a weird line. I mean, it's funny. Oh, oh hey, it's you guys. I'd forgotten about you. This looks like it's gonna cause me an issue. Oh hey, where's my friend? I'm telling you, you think you know somebody. Things are going well so far, as long as we keep moving, so let's switch to the nade... No, not the nade launcher for this, right? Let's try the shotgun for a while. Yeah, shotguns make mincemeat out of bosses. As long as we're not still for too long, like that, should be okay. Does that last bit all have to be done with flame? Well, you know what? Let's bring you both down to flame level, and then we can do this economically. Unfortunately, we gotta get a bit closer with the flamethrower, so that makes this more difficult. But we get you in the end anyway. Wow, you really followed that in. Good work, buddy. How's your health doing? Perfect. It's weird. You guys will stub your toe and I'll find you at no health and turning into a thing, and sometimes you'll be sliding down an avalanche of fire and horrible mutated flesh, and you'll be fine. Alright. Lots of grenades, and nades, and nades. This didn't really seem necessary. I guess we did what we needed to do here. Escaping. Oh, what? Up the same way as before? Wow, a door exploded in a video game and a bunch of enemies didn't run out when it happened. It's a miracle. Having this at the ready will be very useful, I think. I'm not sure what's bringing this about. Are they trying to bury us alive right now? Ow. Well, I guess we're leaving our buddy behind and dying in the process. Wow, we really are just Roscoe McQueen Firefighter Extreme here. I mean, what's an action movie if it doesn't have us escaping a burning facility in the end? I mean, we're gonna go for every other 2000s cliche, right? Yep. You're a problem that can't be solved with a fire extinguisher. And you guys, exact opposite, actually. Let's deal with that. Every game has its zap 'em and whack 'em mechanic. could go one way, but it's leading me the other. Oh, back out to here. Oh no, that's a lot of things! Well, okay. I don't have to deal with you now. I got what I came for! Now I've only one objective left, and that's find Whitley. Now this is a cool change of pace. The sun has risen. The atmosphere lifts, but the danger's not over yet. We have very much foiled his plan, it seems. But it's not over until it's over. That's the way of the thing. Wow, we just minced that group of guys. Nope. Talk about area denial. How's our health looking? Not good enough. There goes you. We can switch to this. Don't kill him. Who said that? Give him a chance. He's a pretty great guy. He kills things and doesn't afraid of anything. Ooh, cave. Gotta indulge the masculine urge to explore an ice cave. They're certainly loading us up, that's for sure. Oh, hey. What am I, Saddam Hussein? Die. Get on out of here, I don't want any. It's good to know that you guys are as good at self-preservation as my teammates. None of them made it here with me, and I largely blame them for that. Excuse me, what happened weapon-wise here? Why won't you equip a weapon? This is like the third time this has happened. It is so inconsistent, these menus, they're awful. Die. Like, sometimes you have to click, sometimes you don't have to click, sometimes it doesn't work at all. Gotta say, though, I was ready for this game to be over quite a while ago. It really is the exposure that's killing us now. And not a sound was heard. There's gotta be some place we can get in. Over there. Don't waste your ammo. Almost froze to death there, but it looked like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. That's right, stand right there in those barrels.
Whitley.
I don't think so. I control you. Right now, I control every man on this continent. Your pathetic sabotage of the consignment at the airstrip only delayed the inevitable. There is an evac team on its way to this location. Once I take the chopper, I will begin global infection. Game over? This game is just beginning.
So that's the fire resistance that was foreshadowed earlier. Well, who could have seen this coming? Alright. Let's go work out how to kill you. There's a whole bunch of health stashed over here. And a whole bunch of incendiary grenades. That's a lot of explosives. Regular should suffice. Or not. You guys are still willing to help. What's in it for you? Literally the whole world ends if this happens. Okay, we're gonna need some more grenades for this. Will a stun grenade work on this? It will. Not using them for anything else. This is a really cool section, though. Sections of the roof falling away, able to see the crane above us. Visually, it's really, really neat. And even though it is technically a corridor shooter, this game definitely keeps its environments varied enough that it stays interesting throughout. How'd waiting there work out for you? I'm guessing by the giblets that it didn't. Did you run into your own trap? Well, I'm happy for you saving me the bullets. Can't break that box. Can break those guys. That guy's just like, what? Man, how far did this guy run? You're really stretching out this ending, dude. It really is just a shooting gallery, and it has been for a long time. Also, I feel like at this point, I've killed a comparable number of humans to actual things. Which, once more, I can't get over the fact that Things is the actual official in-universe name for these things. Yep, now I'm doing it. Picked the wrong moment to try that maneuver. And in general, you guys are just pretty incompetent at dealing with your own maze. And that'll put an end to that. You guys are still on the run. Okay, so it's a sniper duel you want, is it? I think I should be able to win that quite handily. Unless you do the thing where you just do not select a weapon again. Is one of you trying to flank around? No, you're not capable of that. It's kind of a neat touch that I can't hear your shots from that far away. Even if I really should be able to. Oh, I've been through so many ice caves today. What's one more? Is there anything I can explore in this direction? It sure is mighty cold out here. Okay, I don't think there's anything for me over there. I'm just looking to see if there's any possible save points or anything, because it has been quite a while. And I don't know how far away the next warmth is going to be. Well, it's fine, because we're running into a load screen. Kill Whitley. I had to do a double take on that objective. from whence you came. Now, in the movie, and as we saw at the beginning of this game, the Thing is intelligent enough that it was able to begin construction of a new ship. But I believe the popular theory, and maybe even word of God, is that it was actually a prisoner on board this ship, and it caused it to crash. I don't think you're going home on that helicopter now, though.
Need some help?
Yeah, no shit. I need you to circle close. Once I fire, you've got 10 seconds to get this chopper as far away as you can.
Look at you, your whole torso is turned into the head of this. Oh, it's an on-rails shooter. A lot of satisfying blood coming off you, though. Okay, we're gonna want to keep those new limbs at bay. So, I'm confused, though. Was this an unintended outcome? Did you not expect to transform like this? Did you believe yourself to be more stable than this? That's sort of the impression that I got, but I'm not really sure. You talked about wanting to create super soldiers and stuff, but now you want global infection. Then again, maybe that's the infection speaking through you. Maybe your goals have been compromised ever since you injected yourself, and you haven't really been you. Oh, wow, this is a really skilled pilot, but I'm not quite sure why we don't just hang out, you know, out of range. Like, I really do think this guy's just showing off right now. Wow, this thing never needs a barrel replacement, huh? Nope, you get back in. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to start reading cupcake recipes? Should I start reading from the phone book? Commentary-wise, what do you do in a situation like this? Should I start shooting that growth down low? Do I have to shoot the barrels? Oh, that'll start to cook you. I thought fire didn't hurt you. Alright, let's do that and that. Keep the fire going. You haven't actually hit us yet. Some more barrels down there. Oh, am I not at a part where I'm allowed to blow up the barrels? Come on. Oh, you died. Alright.
Excellent timing there, pilot. Early retirement from Gen Inc.
No, not exactly. On my way back from an extended Arctic vacation.
Uh-huh. So what's your name, smartass?
McCready.
What?
R.J. McCready. U.S. Outpost North 31.
Once more, very confused about the timeline. But there we go. And we get the achievement, Remain Calm, prevent any NPC from reaching max fear level. So yeah, even for its fairly short runtime, I did manage to finish this in the course of a single day. It definitely is probably longer than it could be. It gets fairly repetitive in its combat, which isn't to say that it's bad at all, and it's a very, very good remaster. On a technical level, it has everything you would expect of a modern game. The visuals are crisp and clear, and the art direction works so well. I don't know how much has changed, but whatever's been done, it all looks and feels really awesome. The one thing that I think has suffered is probably keeping the sound design too close to the original. There are so many times where there is just nothing but silence, no ambient sounds, no music, no nothing. And while you can certainly get away with not having a score for much of a game's runtime, this didn't feel like that. This felt like it was just empty a lot. It felt almost unfinished, which, from what I've been reading, that's not really an issue of Night Dive's remaster, it's more an issue of the game. Because a big deal with this is it's the difference between a remaster and a remake. And while some effort has been made to fill in some mechanics that were supposed to be there but weren't able to be, for the most part it is just bringing what was there into the present day. which is respectable. I sort of respect it for that instead of trying to kind of reinvent it. But what that means is that it's a reinvention of a very flawed product, but one that's nevertheless worthwhile. I think it struggles with what it wants to be in terms of tone and gameplay, and I think a lot of that is just due to having to fill a certain length. Even for how short it is, it kind of stretches beyond what the slow pace of the thing would allow for in a game like this. But for what it's worth, it does a really respectable job of capturing the atmosphere and the setting, and again, the whole party system is very, very good, to the point where even the bad AI isn't really a huge detriment to it. I looked at people with suspicion, and there's a lot of different behaviors they can get up to. I didn't really have to use it as much as I would have liked, but the idea of being responsible for these people and wanting to get them through, I felt that, and it made the whole thing way more interesting than it otherwise would have been. In a way, it kind of feels like a game for the people who cannot stand losing any Marines in the Halo games, and it's like just one whole game of trying to get them through a long flood level. Of course, the creature designs were awesome. I liked how some of them had like unique attack animations, like, you know, spitting out another sack that would lay more enemies, or an arm reaching out of the chest. And the level design kept things so different, even while the gameplay was more or less the same. Again, combat got a little tedious after a while. There were times where it was like, okay, I've just been shooting things for like 5 minutes straight. And so it definitely lost some of the atmosphere that it had in the beginning of the game. I would have liked to see a proper horror game that was just like that all the way through. But I can't say I didn't enjoy the product we got. Well, little me from 23 years ago can rest easy now, because we're staring at this screen again, but this time victorious. I've said everything I want to say about this game a million times over. There's not a ton to it. But I will say this, I am just really appreciative of even having the opportunity to play this, because this was a game that received some praise in its time, was never really talked about in between. And at least as far as I was aware, this remaster came out of nowhere, and I really appreciate what Night Dive is doing in bringing so many games back from the grave, and not only allowing them to be played by the people who enjoyed them again, but allowing them to find a new audience as well. And I suppose you could say the original release of this game is what did that to the movie for me. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.